Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Gina Barti. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Well, police are cracking down on ATVs throughout the region. The Prince George's Police Department creating a Bucks for Bikes initiatives in hopes of getting dirt bikes and ATVs off the streets. Officials say operators of the vehicles are putting their lives and the lives of others at risk.
We're also initiating a new program through our crime solvers. It's called Bucks for Bikes. It's very similar to a program that some people may be familiar with at the Metropolitan Police Department, and we're offering a $250 reward. We're specifically looking for information for people where the bikes are stored or where people meet before they go out on these rides. It poses a danger due to other traffic, weaving in and out of cars. There's property damage, so even if you're driving, potentially, if they strike your vehicle, chances are the rider is probably not going to stop, so you're going to suffer a loss to your vehicle.
Police add if you encounter any illegal riding on the roads, call 911 to make that report. Well, the deadline for a dozen adult entertainment clubs in Prince George's County to stop all stripping is quickly approaching. And Mustangs on Chilham Road in Hyattsville is one of those clubs. 5 o'clock is the court-ordered deadline. Now, the county says the businesses are operating in violation of zoning laws. Another club is Ebony Inn in Fairmount. Complaints from residents led to a year-long effort to stop the stripping.
This has been an ongoing situation within the county. It's been going on for well over a year now, and we had received complaints from various and sundry residents, from other commercial establishments, whatever the case may be, that the adult entertainment facilities were providing, or were not providing, but there were problems resulting from those particular facilities within the areas. So it's just something that the county's been working on.
Hubbard says the county will keep an eye on the businesses to make sure they aren't violating the law.
The House of Delegates and State Senate both voted today to override the governor's veto of a bill that would create a scoring system to rank funding for transportation projects. Democrats say the measure is needed for transparency.
We're making sure that everything is transparent, that the projects are being prioritized, and that each jurisdiction is getting their money's worth. I mean, we all pay taxes here. Some jurisdictions pay more taxes than others, but what we want to make sure is that we have transparency in the way the transportation projects are being awarded.
Republicans say the bill is retribution for Hogan's decision to scrap the Red Line in Baltimore.
This is just pure raw partisan politics. The voters decided that they wanted a Republican governor in, and that Republican governor came in using the exact same processes, the same laws as Martin O'Malley did, and now people don't like the results you're getting with that process. Well, that's what elections are all about, and to suggest that the system is wrong, the system was right for 8 years of O'Malley. So.
Both chambers also overrode Hogan's veto of a measure that changes a commission which nominates Anne Arundel County School Board members. Early in the session, several of Hogan's vetoes from last year were also overridden. The Hogan administration says today's override does nothing to move Maryland forward. Meantime, supporters of legislation that would allow Maryland workers to earn up to 7 paid sick days a year are urging lawmakers to take immediate action in the Senate. The measure, which passed the House, is now stuck in a committee with only days left in the session. Senator Catherine Pugh is sponsoring the bill.
It has come out of the House. It's no reason, in my opinion, that it should not move through the Senate. I've heard comments about it needs work. And I'm saying, then sit down with us. We pass bills in an hour. So if you got some issues with the bills, let's have a conversation around those issues. We're in a state of compromise at this particular point in time. We're willing to sit down and talk. And so we've not heard what those criticisms might be. But if you're not having a conversation, then you can't move forward. And we need to move this bill forward.
5 states and 24 regions, including Montgomery County, have enacted similar measures, either through legislation or ballot initiatives.
And you're watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Gina Barti.